What is going on, you guys? So today we have our Proline trenchers here on the bench. Obviously you guys are wondering where the rims are, so I got my rims in for both sets. So I'm going to give a big shout out to Shadow Hobbies. They had some in stock and they got some of these to me, so we're going to go ahead and install these on here, and we've also got some other goodies, so let's get to work on those. Okie dokie, so we got our first rim on there. It looks pretty good. It went on pretty solid. It took a minute to figure out how to put it on correctly, but it looks pretty good. It is really heavy, which isn't really a surprise considering how large these are, and the trenchers are always super heavy for any car. So we got one done. I'll probably just do it all off camera really quick, and then I'll put you guys on once all of the rims are done. Alrighty, you guys, so we got these trenchers on there. They are looking good. Now we're gonna come over here, take a look at what we got from B&M Racing. So happy that we were able to get some of these parts, you guys. Shout out to Arc Hobbies for supplying the B&M parts. So what we got here, diff cups, we got our belt system here. We got the 2530 belt system. We also got some belts here. We got 4 of them just for spares just in case if they snap or wear out over time. So we're gonna go ahead and throw them onto our Xmaxx build. Okay, so one thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to sort of disassemble the rear end here. I believe we're gonna have to get into this gearbox. We'll have to remove that. We're gonna have to get access to our gear casing back here. It's just 2 screws here, 2 screws there, 2 screws on the sides here, and I think that's it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and remove it and then we'll get back with you. Alrighty, so we got all that taken off. Have the diff covers off of there, not diff covers, but the gear covers. Got our little spur gear system pulled out of here as well. So what we're gonna throw on there from B&M Racing is our spur gear here for the belt drive system. I believe I have the, here it is. This is the shaft that came as well. I also got that. So we'll be throwing that instead of this on there. So let's get to work on this. Alrighty, you guys, we got that pulley system in there. We are getting there, you guys. I got my pinion here. Let me take that out really quick. I just kind of put it in there to make sure that the motor was gonna fit. I compared the gear to the motor mount and it fit just right. It was like, it's gonna be close, but I feel like this motor mount will be good. If it doesn't fit, then oh well, we'll just get a different one, but we'll see how it goes. But it is feeling good, nice and smooth now. So now what we gotta do is we're gonna figure out how to put these bad boys on. So we'll go ahead and take the rear end off. Let me show you what's gonna go down. So basically we're just gonna take this whole rear end off, including the diff cover, take the diff out, and put 2 of these, one on each side of the diffs, just to see how it looks. And I'll figure out how to put it on, and I'll tell you guys how to. Alrighty, you guys, we got another package in. I think this is the final element that we need. Let's go ahead and get her cracked open really quick and see what we got. Alright, you guys, we got our brushless system combo in here. This is the Xmaxx 5 800 kV combo. So we're gonna go ahead and get her cracked open and see what she's all about. And here you have it, you guys. We got our Xmaxx 5 800 kV motor, and this thing is absolutely massive. It doesn't look too big on camera, but once you hold this thing in your hand, holy cow, this thing is ginormous. It's so heavy too. Probably it weighs at least a few pounds, maybe like 2 pounds, but maybe I'm over exaggerating. But we get in the package, you get your instruction manual, you get some heat shrink with the 3M double-sided tape, which is good. And you also always get your Hobby Wing stickers. And you got your cable here for the in between the 2 connectors for each side. These cables are so thick, other than normal ones. They are just ginormous. And this Xmaxx 5 too, it's pretty hefty. So we're gonna see how much weight that adds to the rig. But the motor, I feel like the motor is the most surprising part. It just feels absolutely ginormous compared to the stock motor. And I remember the stock motor being pretty small compared to this one. So I think we can go ahead and get this mounted up to our Xmaxx build here. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Alrighty, so we got everything plugged in, got our motor in, ESC in. This is what I'm gonna have to do for now. This mount, I don't know why, but it just doesn't fit very well, so that's kind of unfortunate. But button fits well on there, ESC fits fine. It's just with the motor that it just doesn't want to fit in there very well. I was thinking of chopping off one of the braces in the middle of it, but it wasn't gonna work. I should have my little connectors up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the soldering.